This year Halloween fell on a weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys are trick-or-treating.
What's good, people? Welcome to the Uptown Horror Review Show. Today we are going to be reviewing The Worm and His Kings by Hailey Piper. Now before we start this video, I'm going to ask you please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my motherfucking channel. Now without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so this book takes place in New York City in the early 90s, right? So we are following this girl Monique, and we learned that due to a series of unfortunate events, Monique and her girlfriend Donna, they are living on the street, right? So they went from living in this nice upscale Manhattan apartment to now living on the damn street, right? They are living in this abandoned subway tunnel where all of the city's homeless, all of the city's fucking derelicts, and everyone who's down on their luck, they all wind up in this abandoned subway tunnel, right? So, you know, they living in this tunnel, and one day Donna just disappears out the blue, right? She is gone without a trace. So Monique is going crazy for her, looking for her all throughout the city. She's going throughout all the 5 boroughs looking for this woman. And she learns through word of mouth that for the past 3 months, one woman has gone missing every single night without fail, right? So people don't know if it's a serial killer doing this. They don't know if it's like a fucking psychotic person. They don't know if there's like a real life boogeyman walking around abducting women. All they know is that every single night, one woman goes missing and she is never seen again. So Monique is like, yo, I know for a fact that, you know, Donna has been with me through thick and thin. You know, I know for a fact that she wouldn't have just abandoned me out the blue, you know? So she has to have been taken by this fucking mysterious kidnapper, man. Like, that is the only logical explanation for her sudden disappearance. You get what I'm saying? So, yo, Monique learns that all of the kidnappings that have occurred, they have all happened in the same exact subway tunnel that she and Donna have been living in, right? So Monique is like, yo, you know what I'm gonna do? For the next 2 weeks, I am gonna stay up all night long, and I'm gonna get a glimpse of this fucking kidnapper, and I could find him, and hopefully he could lead me back to Donna. You know what I'm saying? So Monique is sitting in the subway tunnel one night in a little tent, and everything is dead silent, right? But Monique is the only one up. She's fucking wired, and she's just waiting for something to pop off, right? So yo, out of nowhere, she hears these lumbering footsteps. Like, it sounds like somebody's walking down the subway tracks, right? So yo, she peeks out of her little tent, and before her, she sees this fucking 7-foot tall bird-like creature with a cloak and a hood over its head, and it is just fucking lumbering down the subway tracks, right? So yo, she's just looking at it like in shock, and before you know it, it fucking reaches into this random tent. It pulls this poor innocent woman out of her tent and just starts dragging her deeper into the subway tunnel. So yo, Monique decides to get up, and she just starts fucking following this creature through all the little twists and turns of the subway system. And yo, she just fucking following it, and the creature finally reaches its destination. And Monique finds herself in the middle of this secret underground facility, and it is just fucking inhabited by this radical cult, right? So yo, she's expecting these people to just fucking kill her at the drop of a hat without even thinking twice. But to her surprise, they fucking welcome her into the cult with open arms. So Monique starts talking to the cult members, and she learns that these people believe in this being known as the Worm, right? So according to this cult, the Worm created the earth millions of years ago, and he is finally coming back to reclaim his throne, right? But he needs a bride. So the cult have been going crazy, fucking kidnapping woman after woman, trying to find a suitable bride for the Worm. But the problem is that when they find a woman and it turns out she isn't worthy for whatever reason, they just fucking dispose of her, right? So they have this ritual where they'll just surround the woman, and they get like a church choir going, and they'll just fucking start singing at such a high, uneven pitch that the woman just starts fucking, her brain starts rattling, her teeth start rattling, and before you know it, she just disintegrates into thin air, right? So yo, Monique sees all this fucked up shit that the cult is doing, and she's like, yo, I gotta get Donna and I gotta get us the fuck up out of here because these people have lost their damn minds. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the book, man. There's a whole bunch of cosmic fucking interdimensional shit that goes on in this book. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is that I have been looking forward to reading this book for fucking months now. And I can safely say that it lived up to the hype. I'm not really into the whole cosmic horror thing. Like, I mainly wanted to read this book because it takes place in New York. But yo, even as a person who doesn't like this genre and who likes extreme horror, like no matter what kind of horror you like, I think there's something in this book for everyone. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my review. If I had to give it a score, I would have to give it a 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review. The Worm and His Kings by Hailey Piper. I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. And with that, I'm out. I hope you like this video. I hope you leave a comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my motherfucking channel. I'm out.